guys, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. And, well, I'm just sharing my poems to people again. I already shared one with Sayori. She went away. We should probably be worrying about her, but, not right now. We're gonna see what Monica has to say now. Hi, Mail. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being as a club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. Whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem that I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, it's just... I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? No, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all. Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Here we go. The lady who knows everything. Oh god, there's a power outage! Oh my, there's a power outage. And there's a storm happening. Does everything still work? I might stop right here. Yeah, I might stop right here, guys. I don't know what to trust. Hey guys, I'm back. I was, power outages are great. Anyways, we're just gonna read this poem. The lady who knows everything. Oh god. The lady who knows everything. An old tale that tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady knows everything, knows what I was thinking. Before I could speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose. I only seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. That's a good poem. Had a power outage at the beginning, but it's all good. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put too much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? There's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's rain tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Don't want to focus more on everything that went into it, and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Indeed, Monica, indeed. Alright, let's see what Yuri has to say now. Well done, Mel. You definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing our writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than I anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore. It's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. Oh god. You're just one to make some moves, aren't you, Mel? But it's fun getting to know everyone and their writing. And I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Mel? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know? As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Here thanks for a good moment. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri? It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking? Being disliked. Yuri? What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Wow, would you look at this remix of this song that's been playing forever now. It's called Beach. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making. Where the womb of Earth chaotically meets the surface. Under a clear blue sky and expanse of bliss. Beneath gray rolling clouds and endless enigma. An endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, and my toes squish into the sand. The salty and... What? Oh yeah, the salty air. The salty air is therapeutic. What? Therapeutic. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line. Tempted by the foamy tendrils. What are you saying, Yuri? Turn back and I abandon my piece to... What are you saying? Turn back and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I... What? Drift forward and I return to Earth forevermore. Alright, that's a good poem. Your writing is just really kind of hard to read at times, but it's all good. I I'm worried that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about. Girl, I wrote about the ocean, it's okay. But I did my best to make a metaphorical approach to it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Nazuki and I, well, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Nazuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And one more! Nazuki, here we go. I always save you for last. Maybe you should feel so special. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross! It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out around here, even if I had to put up with you. Gah. Ziggy's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I wouldn't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Yeah, that was a beep! Do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. Should really just watch my mouth around Nazuki. Anyway, Nazuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. I'll Be Your Beach, that's a good poem right there. That's a good title. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But oh, wait, hold on. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore region beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be your beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap. In a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Watch your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail and set you free in my windy sail. Remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that makes you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Alright, good poem. Good poem, Natsuki. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I want to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about a beach. Oh, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's... Geez, she better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Oh, she didn't say everyone this time. She said you three. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. It's just me, or did you say something strange just now? Something did sound a little bit unusual. Yeah, you said Dree this time. You didn't say, like, everyone. You said just Dree. You didn't say everyone. Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Of course. Okay, everyone is a good catchphrase. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. You? Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only different day is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sigh. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Azuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on! Oh, she actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything is fine. What did she say? She just dodged that comment. Monica, you're no good, honey. You're no good. I see past you. Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Nazuki will be making cupcakes. Billy might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Nazuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me to sign them. And as for you, Yuri, you can, you can't give a job to Yuri? Oh no. Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I mean, that's kind of mean right there. You're like, wait, are you the president? You're the vice president, aren't you? You only know what to do. You should know. You gotta be a leader, Monica. I'm useless. That's just heartbreaking right there. You can't just do that to somebody. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here. Girl, you're just upsetting like everyone. You're just upsetting. Now Nazuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I could tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I could tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? I'm about that. I love atmosphere! Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. I love atmosphere. Yeah, of course, she loves atmosphere, guys. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Male. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Nazuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Oh, I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with all my club members? Oh boy. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Nazuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Nazuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Male may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assist you with decorations. Hold on, I never said that! How hard can it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Male to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Male to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. So sorry. I was just saying no. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Male, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. And of course, I'm going to go with... Oh, God. Part of me wants to go with Sayori, but then another part of me is like Nazuki. Because I feel like Nazuki is probably one of the more sane ones here. Even though she kind of beats me up, but... Which one do I choose? Friend? Or... Plus I like baking. I feel like baking will be a good job. I'll choose Nazuki. Please don't make me regret this. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. And everyone else is jealous. Oh, God. Just a minute ago you were saying that. That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Let's stop making me... You can do this, Yuri. I believe in you. Maybe Sayori will tackle alone. Who knows? No, but yeah, that's good. Even though Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? I feel like I should have said something about Sayori. What does she do? I don't know what she does. What does she do? Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you? What about you, Male? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Nazuki starts pouting too. It's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering help. That doesn't mean... Nazuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Nazuki glances over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. So that'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Nazuki releases her hands and turns back around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell. That she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah! Yeah! Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so... Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Oh. And well guys, I believe this is where I'm going to end the episode for today. Hopefully guys all liked it, and if you did, why not leave a like and subscribe to me to help support me in the upcoming future. But otherwise, goodbye guys, and I'll see you all later for the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Stay tuned.